And away we go. Inside, he scores.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Boston with the basketball. Irving. Tatum. And knocks it down. And, Jay, the system produces once again.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Curry, it's good. Defense has to pick things up.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
And Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Here comes the screen. Curry. Not and a putback slam.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Curry to bring it up. Leads just a point. Curry to Thompson. Lets it fly from long range and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for three.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Irving. To Horford.
Come on.
Hayward. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
To number 11, Kyrie Irving. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Durant to Green. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
To Curry. Trying to cash in with another basket there.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. Hayward to Horford. And finishes strong.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Warriors have the basketball. It's Steph for two. He connects with the step back.
Ed, I'm telling you right now, that is the move of an assassin.
Nothing going here on that drive. Irving to Horford. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Substitution being made in this one. Curry. To Thompson. To Curry. Fires the three. He made his first effort, but not that time. Irving to Jaylen Brown. Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Curry to Thompson. Has a look. Knocks down a tough shot. Now a smothering defense.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Jaylen Brown. Almost, but no good.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
To Curry. Beyond the arc for three. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Irving. Tatum. He made his first effort, but not that time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
19-footer at the buzzer. This quarter's in the books. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Ball's controlled by Boston. To Marcus Morris. 4-3. If he's hitting shots, it could be a long night. Here's Curry with it up top. Lead stands at 7.
Keep that way, keep that way.
Curry. Short jumper won't fall. Rozier with it. Right now, down 7. To Rozier. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. Curry. Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly. Jay, he might be small, but against bigger and more athletic guards, how does he find a way to get it done?
Well, how about this? Last year, he shot 42% from behind the three-point line. That's his second lowest three-point shooting field goal percentage since he's been in the league. That's called first-class problems. And what that does, every time you step your foot over half court with unlimited range, it forces the defense to pick you up even quicker, which allows him way more room to operate on the offensive end.
Curry with the basketball. Up a dozen. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Good ball, good ball. Got some form.
To Jaylen Brown. To Marcus Morris. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Curry into the front court. They lead it by 14. Curry's shot no good.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Subbing in for the Golden State Warriors, number 2.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Knocked loose. Hayward. That won't go. And count the basket.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Hayward to Jaylen Brown. Has a chance, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
It's Curry controlling the offense. Knocks it down from mid-range.
That's what you like. That rip through right into the shot. That's smooth.
Have to respect all elements of his game. To Hayward. To Horford. Oh, nice find for the basket.
This game is so mental. Trust me. Some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
Curry. He engulfed him that time. Kyrie across the timeline. Down 11. Irving, second effort. Slams it home on the putback.
This 11-year veteran has emerged as a uniquely stabilizing force for any team he plays on. He may not ever win a prize for his fiery oratory, but his steady demeanor is part of what makes him invaluable.
Send him down, send him down.
Thompson. That made his first couple, but he misses there. To Jaylen Brown. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. He misses. Scores from the post. Warriors have the basketball. Curry to Green. Curry. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Irving. Well defended. Curry into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Rebound pulled in by Hayward. Irving into the front court. His team, and he throws it down. Al Horford showing off all the moves. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Takes advantage inside after the miss from the perimeter.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
First half in the books. The Warriors with the lead.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
I got ball. I got ball. That's me.
Irving
Here we go.
to Horford. Thompson to bring it into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
And stuffs it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Celtics have it. Irving to Horford. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Curry to bring it up. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Thompson to Durant. Thompson. Great defense, forcing the miss.
When cold shooting like this starts in the second half, maybe utilize a head fake. Get that defender in the air, jump into him, create some contact, get to the free throw line.
Durant with the basketball up top. Leads 5 to Green. Durant. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Warriors basketball. Cousins. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it. A bad pass there. Warriors have it. Thompson buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
Klay Thompson equals a jump shooting metronome. Catch, plant, and shoot, and there's no wasted motion from the waist up, which leads to him being one of the most efficient players in the league. He's led the league for 3 seasons in a row in catch and shoot opportunities. You'll probably want to run him off the three-point line, force him to put the ball down on the ground and make a play.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. It's up to 11. Irving to Horford. Big finish. Full head of steam that time.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Thompson, down low Green, and the slam.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Golden State at the controls. Durant to Green. Pass to Cousins, down low. Off the mark. Surprised he took that one.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen to Curry. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
And remember, Ed, they trailed at the halftime. This is not the same team that we saw in the first half. Playing with a new zest for life, apparently.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Irving to Jaylen Brown. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Livingston across the timeline. It's an 11-point game. Inside, he scores.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Celtics have it. Irving. Goes reverse to lay it in.
You know, for a long time, I've been calling JT a young Paul Pierce because of his isolation moves, in particular in tight spaces, with fadeaways, step backs, whatever you want, he has. Now, that came from watching him a couple of years ago play at Duke Fantasy Camp in the summer. He was going against Jabari Parker for 3 days in a row. 3 days in a row, he gave Jabari the business. Now, this young kid was not even a freshman in college and was scoring any way he wanted to. And you knew that he was destined for success in the league. Danny Ainge got the steal of the draft.
Rejected by Tatum.
Well, he blocked that with authority.
Into the front court, it's Irving. The deficit now up to 13. Knocked loose. Irving. Possession lies with Golden State. The pass set it all up.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Time expires. The Warriors with a commanding lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Durant with the basketball up top. His team on top by 13. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Thompson. Durant. And he knocks it down.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Wide open shot. Nice to see him expand his arsenal.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Curry to Thompson. To Curry. For 3 and step. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the 3.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Hayward to Rozier. From long range. Good for three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Curry with the ball. To Thompson. Going to launch beyond the arc. And he buries it.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Warriors have it. Here's Curry with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. And scores. Strong take.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Green. Oh, why not? It only has a chance if it goes up.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. Rozier. That one also no good. To Curry. Thompson. Runner's good there.
Curry, obviously the great.
Wait, baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby girl, what you doing? What's your name? I ain't play no games. See these diamonds in my chain. Yeah, I took it to the and she for the fame, so I in my range. Ooh, get that money to the top, never stop. That work, ooh, but I'm the man. Cuban diamonds dance, had the friend.